For the Indian film industry, 2025 marked a return to familiar territory. After a brief creative shift driven by women-led storytelling, Bollywood snapped back to what it knows best: power, violence, and male dominance on screen. Just a year earlier, Indian cinema looked different. Women filmmakers were reshaping India's global cinematic identity, winning praise, awards, and international attention. But that momentum didn't last. By the final weeks of 2025, Indian social media was consumed by one name: Dhurandhar. An espionage thriller set against India-Pakistan tensions, the film delivered graphic violence, gangland politics, and relentless aggression. It wasn't just a hit, it became the cultural statement of the year. Dhurandhar didn't stand alone. It cemented its place among a wave of aggressive, hypermasculine films that defined popular discourse in 2025, where pain, power, and vengeance ruled the screen. The contrast with 2024 couldn't be sharper. Films like All We Imagine Is Light, Girls Will Be Girls, and Lapata Ladies brought global recognition to Indian women filmmakers. According to critic Mayank Shekhar, this wasn't a trend, it was a moment of truth. The expectation was clear. Richer, more textured stories about women would grow, both creatively and commercially. The reality? In 2025, the top 10 box office hits were dominated by larger-than-life male heroes. From historical epics like Chhaava to action spectacles like War II, hypermasculinity ruled. The only female-led exception was Loka, a Malayalam-language superhero film, an outlier in a male-driven year. By the end of 2025, the message was unmistakable. Indian cinema's biggest conversations revolved around men in pain, men in power, and men seeking vengeance. The brief disruption of the norm had ended. For now, this male-centric focus extended beyond action films. Romantic blockbuster Sayara followed a troubled male rock star who ultimately rescues his partner battling Alzheimer's disease. Even mythological films doubled down on traditional male heroism. The question remains: was 2024 an exception, or a warning Bollywood chose to ignore?